It's time!
Today I got time, cuz.
I want some hawkers.
Sensational.
Sensational. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chickens, turkeys, rabbits. You name it. Here we go.
So I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother international. How do you do today?
What's poppin', slime? What's Gochi chat? What's going on?
Chat, what's good?
Get in here. Let us know who's here.
We're here, chat. What's good? Let's go live on Instagram. Let's go live on Facebook. Shout out to you guys, man. We appreciate you guys for tuning in for yet another stream. We got a good one for you guys today. We didn't get to some of this on the last stream, guys, so we're going to make sure we get to it on this stream. We do have our Streamlabs pinned to the top of the YouTube chat, guys. And now the chats should show up on the screen when you send in your super chats, guys. We are going to Thailand, okay? We just need to get this number up here down to 0. Okay, if we get this number down to 0 before the new year, we will go to Thailand. So send in your super chats, send in your Streamlabs, send in your Cash Apps, whatever way you want to donate money, guys. It's going to help us, and it's going to bring down this number up here to 0. All right, we got a lot of support on the last show. We had like over $250. We appreciate y'all for supporting. Let's get some new supporters in here too. You know, don't be shy, guys. Anything helps. $5, $10, whatever it is, man. We're trying to go to Thailand. We want to hit that trip. We want to give y'all guys a great stream. So we appreciate y'all for supporting the work. Per usual, International, you got anything for the people before we start?
Yeah, man. Like Steve said, we appreciate all the support. Drop some new sauce on the Patreon. I'm gonna make I dropped a little video on my GFE over in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out on Patreon. I think it's for anybody that's a member.
Mm-hmm.
You can check it out. But yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm going to me and Steve can give consultations on how to get regular chicks overseas. I know most people want the hookahs.
I mean, yeah, some people want them, but you know,
I want some hawkers.
A lot of people want some regular girls too, though.
Yeah.
And we can give you the sauce on how to get them. And every channel says, "Oh, you got to speak the language. You got to speak the language." We'll give you sauce on how to get them without speaking the language. I don't speak the language, but I'll give you the sauce on how to get them. So hit us up. If you're a Patreon member on All Access, you can book a consultation. We'll give you some tips on that. But yeah, man, it's a pretty dope video. And check out all of the new videos. I think we've posted a few. I posted one of my favorite restaurants in Rio over there as well. A place that no other YouTuber I've seen has even mentioned, but it's a dope spot. Most people don't go to these types of spots, upscale, nice spots. So yeah, check that out. Hit the Patreon up. It's full of sauce.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man, once we get that number to 0, we will book that trip, man. We will book that trip. Me and Steve were already talking about this weekend, all the stuff that we're gonna do if we do go. So I'm excited about it, man.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited, guys. Again, send in your support via Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, and or you can even send in super chats, whichever way you guys want to donate. It'll go towards knocking that number down up there. Shout out to Ozzy. I see you in the chat, guys. Raise your hand if you're in class today. Class is in session, guys. We appreciate you guys for tuning in for that another stream. It's a Monday night stream, man. We always like to give you guys some great content. Let's go over our home. What do we call it? Our housekeeping. Why do I keep calling it homework? You guys get the homework. Let's go over housekeeping real quick, guys. Mintuition.locals.com is where you guys will see all the behind the scenes sauce. This is all the debauchery, all the not safe for work stuff, and beautiful samba dancers like you see here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This was lit, fun time. 2 beautiful women, nice body. Shout out to Kev B comes in. Show, there it is. Kev B comes in with a $20 holla. Yes, sir. Thank you, Kev. We appreciate you, bro. Kev is always supporting the work, man.
Always.
So appreciate you.
He's telling us to stay away from the baddies. We might have to stay away from his baddies. He keeps donating, he keeps supporting, showing love. So
yeah,
we gotta stay away from Kev's baddies.
Shout out to Kev, man. We appreciate you. We're gonna leave that up on the screen for a little bit there, man. So yeah, guys, and let's go ahead and knock this number down.
Flex, I see you.
Flex, what's good, bro?
Welcome back to the States, man.
He's back. Damn,
you gotta let us know how the trip was.
Damn,
we need some videos in the Discord too.
Flex is back. I know he's sad right now. Flex, come on, man. I know you like, damn, I'm back this motherfucker again, huh? All right, we just knocked that from 1063 down to 1043 up there. So shout out to you, Kev. Thank you so much. Guys, we do update the numbers as we get in the donations, and we will be checking our Cash Apps as well and PayPal. So just let us know if you send those in too, if we don't shout you out. All right, real quick, guys, let's go over our locals. That is mintuition.locals.com. This is where you guys will see, again, all the behind the scenes stuff, all the not safe for work stuff. We're going to be uploading a lot more on this, guys, in the next few days. I think we just uploaded a few things, but we're going to upload a lot more just to give you guys more content, man. I've been looking at other content creators, Patreons, guys. I've signed up for a few just for just to see. One of the YouTubers I watch, Roberto versus the World, he's all over the place, bro. He's in Brazil, he's in Thailand, and I'm thinking he's going to have at least 100 to 150 posts on his Patreon. And I go on that motherfucker and he only has like 40 or something. I'm like, damn, he's a pretty big YouTuber to not have, and all the women he's around, bro. No one is really doing it like us, guys, on the locals or the Patreon, guys. We're giving you guys the most sauce. All right, the most sauce and the most women. Like, I'm looking at big YouTubers like, all right, they shit about to be lit. And I go on and I'm like, man, this is like not even close. Like, it's bad. So shout out to us, man, for having some of the most lit content you guys will see on locals and on Patreon. So make sure you guys sign up. It is free to sign up for the locals. It is also free to sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/mintuition. However, if you want the sauce, you do got to pay. Okay. We have 3 tiers, guys. The first tier is our general admission tier. You get free access to some of our locals content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. Next up, guys, we have our VIP tier. This is where you get free access to all of our locals posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. Next up, guys, we have our all access pass. This is how you guys can support at the highest level. You can support the channel. This gives you 1 free consultation per month up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties. We will be doing a yacht party, guys, I believe in March or February or March of this year. We're going to give you guys the dates very soon, but there's going to be a overseas yacht party, and we'll drop the country and the location, and then people can start signing up to be on the yacht party with us and party with us. Okay, we're going to drop that soon. You get Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off of the merch. So guys, we have a great show for you guys today. Again, these were some things that we were supposed to go over on the last show that we just did not get to. So we're going to kind of throw those in here. International, anything else that I missed? Oh, guys, join the Discord. mintuitiondiscord.net is where you can join our Discord. It's a free community where you guys can basically sign up from your phone or your desktop computer, and you can chat with other people about your travel plans. You can chat about sports. If you want to talk about, I don't know, hookahs.
I want some hookahs.
Whatever you want. Okay, whatever you want. Yeah, join that community, guys. mintuitiondiscord.net. The link is in the description below on our YouTube channel. Okay, it should be below on all platforms. Shout out to Rumble. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Instagram. Shout out to Twitch. Everywhere where we're streaming, X, Kick, wherever we're on, man. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys share the channel. What's good, child? Child, what's good? I see you in the chat.
Flex said he's still crying.
I'm sure, bro. I am sure. Oh, this picture's cool. I gotta get that. Cool. All right. He said big game for y'all Steelers this week. Yeah.
The whole rest of the season's a big game, man. Every single, it's like we played the Eagles this past week, then we played the Ravens, then the Chiefs, and then I think the Bengals and Browns or something crazy like that. But yeah, man. We are definitely, shout out to Calais. He said YouTube did not notify us that y'all was on. Yeah, I think that they're shadow banning us. Because I didn't really see too many people waiting. I didn't see too many people in the thing. Typically we have, a decent amount waiting. So yeah, man.
Yeah. Also, guys, sometimes the actual live was put up only maybe 45 minutes ago. So sometimes what we'll start doing is just scheduling a stream earlier in the day. It'll just say breaking news, Mentuition going live, and then we'll change the title as it gets closer. That way it'll stay on because we know we're going to do the show, right? Yeah. Because if we do it an hour before, sometimes it just doesn't hit you guys. I mean, we're always pretty much going to do the show, but what I'm saying is we can just put it up, right? We can schedule it out all week. It doesn't matter. Right?
And I say we try to stick as close to 9:30 as possible.
Yeah, 100%.
Just in case, if we stick as close to that as possible. And guys, there's so much behind the scenes stuff that it takes to get the studio ready and all that stuff. You would think that the settings just save. They don't. We have to do mic checks. We have to do all this stuff. And we're on a new computer. So can't say that it'll be exactly at 9:30, but we're going to try to stick to that as closely as possible Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Yeah. And if there's any changes, guys, we'll let you know. Of course, we're not perfect. Sometimes, things can go wrong. Perfect. But we'll try to stick to the 9:30, or if we can even go live earlier, we'll let you know. But we've noticed that the earlier the stream, the more people tune in, the better people. Shout out to Gates, Too Wavy. Shout out to you, man. We appreciate you. He comes in with a 1999 super chat. He says, salute Mentuition. CTG was unreal. Too much fun. Appreciate all the game. Thank you, bro.
Did he say game?
He did say game. I don't have my game, but I have this one.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to Gates, man.
He had a great time. I believe he did book a consultation, and he enjoyed himself, man. And I hope everything that we told you was true. We haven't had too many people come back, Gates, and be like, man, what they were talking about, man.
We didn't have anybody.
Yeah. That's too many people. Yeah, I'm sorry. We haven't had anybody say that. But I'm saying
we've done hundreds.
Yeah, let me put this back
and we
up.
just started. We've done hundreds
Guys,
of consultations.
Do not sleep on the consultations. Do not sleep on speaking to someone who's been there. Do not sleep on any of this shit, because there's just a lot of shit on our Patreon that you're just no one will ever tell you. A Colombian, like I said, guys, when you go there, their job is to try to finesse you. Like, that's what they're trying to do. They're basically going, all right, let's try to get this motherfucker for as much money as we can get him for, and just fuck him over, and no
diddy.
Yeah, no diddy, and it is what it is. So the fact that we have supporters that go, man, I've had a great experience, and it's because of y'all that I either saved money, or I at least knew when I saw this that they trying to get me, or they trying to, cheat me. So shout out to you, Gates. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this up for a little.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put this down to 10:23. So guys, again, everything that you guys donate is going to our travel to Thailand fund. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that $19.99. We'll just call it 20, and we'll go ahead and knock this down $20. We appreciate all the love and the support, and we will jump into the show here. All right, there we go. All right, cool. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat. Anything immediate, just send in a super chat, or send it through Cash App. All right, so guys, breaking news. Okay, breaking news. A photographer was killed in Medellin, guys. So sad to hear, man. It sucks. I know. You pull out your fucking camera, you pull out your fucking iPhone, someone fucking shoots you, okay? I don't know if he got shot, but somehow he got killed. And this guy was an Australian photographer from Australia. Talks like this. And it's an unfortunate thing, guys. So we're going to go over the story. DC born Rob reported this, I think, probably today, I guess, International, right? It was very recent.
Yeah, it was a few hours ago.
What I'm noticing, guys, is cameras. Okay, now I don't know. We'll go over this one. There's also other stories where cameras are getting people in trouble. Streamers are getting in trouble. People who are creep camming, of course, are getting in trouble. We'll talk about it. I have some questions for International. I have some questions for the chat about cameras, about creep camming. But let's jump into the story real quick, and we'll see what DC born Rob has to say.
It is December 16th, 2024, and this is breaking news out of Medellin, Colombia. We lost another foreign tourist in Medellin. An Australian photographer.
Did he say what I think he said?
Foreigner.
Has been found deceased in Bejo, Antioquia. The body was found by a friend with whom he was staying. Professional photographer Milan, 42 years old and originally from Australia, was found deceased in a house located in the El Mesa neighborhood in the municipality of Bejo, Antioquia. The man arrived in the country on December 11th to visit a friend. On the morning of December 14th, the latter found the lifeless body and immediately contacted the authorities. The Technical Investigation Corps, CTI, carried out a technical inspection of the body and collected material evidence at the scene. The cause and manner of passing remain under investigation. Authorities continue to work to clarify the facts. Our condolences to the family and friends of this gentleman. Got to stay on your P's and Q's, guys. Right quick before you go, I have a top 10 list of things for those who have just found my channel, who haven't watched.
All right. So he's going to go over some safety tips. Maybe we'll listen to what he has to say. I don't think it's anything haven't heard before, anything we've not went over on this channel already. But what do you guys think of that? Now, this guy was a photographer. Not sure what he went there for, okay?
I want some hawkers.
Allegedly, maybe. I don't know. Was he dealing with women? Was he not? Who knows, chat? All right. But at the end of the day, you got to understand we're men and we have needs. And a lot of times, you know, men, they just get caught up. You know what I'm saying? They're out, they're taking some pictures, they're going to go out to pay, they're going to, you know, whatever, Centro, the park at Centro, or they're going on a Pablo Escobar tour, and they're taking photos. They're just being a normal tourists. All right, normal tourists. And then late night, you know, they get that little scratch, like, there's some baddies. There's some bad Latinas walking around. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just got to indulge in the hose. All right. Now, in all seriousness, you know, every week, every other week, there's at least 2 or 3 dying. I feel like we're on like pace for it to be at least in the hundreds this year. We're almost at the end of the year, but I'm curious, chat, how many people have died in Medellin, specifically in Medellin? How many people who are foreign, right?
Foreigner.
That are from other countries traveling to Medellin, how many of them have passed away unexpectedly and or mysteriously? Again, is it all the same, you know, person doing this? We just went over a girl who was actually a serial killer in Medellin who killed, I think, over 20 men or whatever I think it was. Is it different people? Is there a gang involved? Is there hope for traveling to Medellin? Should we go there? Is it safe? A lot of people are very scared to be there. We have friends that are over there. Shout out to Homies Hub. Shout out to Nate. Shout out to people that have done consultations with us and went to Medellin because they fuck with our channel. Okay. I'm not telling you guys not to go. I'm just telling you to be safe. Bejo. Now, we went over Bejo before. Let's bring it up here again. Some of you guys don't know where this is, but I'd like to show you geographically where these places are, just so you understand what the fuck is going on when we are showing it. Okay, so Bejo. Okay, guys, for you non-Spanish speaking people, Bejo, when you see 2 L's, you pronounce a Y. So this is Bejo. All right, Bejo is really how they say je. It's like more of a je, but you could say Bejo. Bejo. All right, so for those of you who want to know, this is where the hookahs are. All right. Just so you know, all the hookahs are right in the Poblado Provenza area. What's this? Get this shit out of here.
I want some hookahs.
Parque Lleras is in this area, right? Bello and a lot of the baddies that you see, a lot of the beautiful Latinas that you see, the paisas come from about 40 minutes away, even up into these green areas up here. They're traveling all the way down here to Poblado. Yeah, they're traveling all the way down there to deal with passport bros, gringos. You guys, you haters like to call them, losers, whoremongers, whatever you want to call them. But that's where a lot of the beautiful women come from. In Bello, we met a guy. We told you guys about this a few streams ago. There was a guy we met who bought a place in Bello, and he said he's living there comfortably. But none of these places are really safe. If you go, let's go back to that danger map that we haven't pulled up in a long time. International. Let's do Colombia crime map, just so we can kind of see. Let's see here, images. Here it is. All right, so let's bring this up. Safety in Medellin. One more time, just so we can see it. Now, Bello's up here. It doesn't really give us a color on Bello, guys. But as you can see, as you get further up, we can make a estimated guess that this is going to be orange and or red. This might be deep red. Okay, this might be deep red. All right. And so, you can take that whichever way you want to take it. But the further away you get from these areas, where the rich people are, right? This is where all the money is. The more dangerous it gets, and that's like that in any country, guys. It really doesn't fucking matter what city where you are in the world. Wherever the money is tends to be protected and more safe. And then on the outskirts is where all the poor people live, and that's where all the crime is. So it's another unfortunate situation. He got killed. Desmond says scoped. Yep, I can probably say the same thing. But what do you guys think about that? Like, it's just random people getting killed. He's from Australia. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, but it happens. International, what do you think about the story? And it just
his super chat back up.
Yeah, shout out to Gates again, and shout out to Kev as well for the $20. But yeah, like, it's just every week we don't know how they died. Mysterious death. What could it be?
Mysterious deaths are always, I'm gonna say, mysterious deaths. Rule of thumb: mysterious deaths are always hookahs, man. Always hookahs. Desmond brings up a good point. He says local citizens themselves are saying city of Medellin is not safe for tourists. So what does Mentuition say about that? I say the citizens of Medellin don't understand the full amount of safety that tourists have if they stay in the tourist zones. They're looking at it as there's a lot of crime here, and they're looking at it as a lot of tourists are dying, whenever they're not looking at all of the tourists that go over there and have a successful trip. So yeah, in comparison to all of the people that go over and have successful trips, it's not really that dangerous, man. Now, if you're going over there by yourself, you don't know the playbook, you don't do any research, you don't watch Mentuition, you think that you're going to go over and have a threesome, you didn't book the consultation.
You ain't booked the consultation.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
It's very dangerous at that
100%.
point, if you're just going over willy-nilly. But I can't take just because the tourists or the local citizens say it. I listen to people that are involved in something, it's like it's kind of like how Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp got in that argument, and it's like, bro, you never played football, you don't really understand what it takes, you're just commenting from
you're a spectator.
As a spectator,
watcher,
as a professional watcher, right? Professional news watchers over there, they're gonna look at the news, and the news is full of negative stories. And yeah, they're going to say, yeah, it's not really safe for American tourists. Meanwhile, only 100 have died out of millions, so there's probably 5 or 6 million tourists that have gone over there this year, and 100 have died.
Yeah.
Right.
We missed. We'll bring that up in a second, Sihaga. My bad. Go ahead. You said it.
Let's bring that up.
It made it came through Streamlabs. Shout out to Sihaga. Appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and read that. It did pop up on the screen, but let's read it out loud so everyone knows. All right. Sihaga came in with the $10 through Streamlabs. Appreciate it. He said, shout out from Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas is full of sexy girls, and they almost all got ass. I already smashed 2 off the apps. I was actually in Medellin this last weekend, and to be honest, I felt quite safe. I obviously had a blast in Medellin, as usual. I love paisas. Shout out to you, Sihaga. Thank you so much, man.
Sihaga, appreciate the love. I have a question for you, Sihaga. When you say paisas, do you mean the lighter skin Medellin? Somebody called us out. They said paisas can be the dark skin, and we're like, yes, they can be, but typically when people say paisas, they mean the lighter skin Medellin.
That's racist,
women
bro.
from Medellin. That's what
you
people associate it with.
Racist, bro.
That's what people associate them with. But yes, I agree, man. And I think, like I said, when you're listening to people's opinion and you're taking people's opinion on things, you want to take people's opinion that have done it or know how to do it, that are doing it, that are experts. It's
yeah.
Haha, no, your assumptions is correct. Yeah. Stereotypical paisas have light skin.
That's what
I thought it was common sense, Sihaga. I thought it was common sense, but you know how it is. You got the chat people. You got the people behind the avatars that want to argue. But yeah, man. That kind of threw me off. But yeah, man. When I'm trying to get advice on something, I want to hear from people that are doing it. I don't want to hear from the government, the US government, trying to tell me how safe Colombia is, as if they go there and they participate in the same things I'm participating in. I don't want to hear from the Colombian government. I don't want to hear from the locals that live there. I want to hear from the people that are like me that are going over there. I want to hear their opinion. So it's good to hear that, but we're gonna keep everybody safe. We can't guarantee your safety, but our channel is designed to help men travel safely, because we know that guys are going to still go over there.
I want some horse.
And I encourage you, if you've done your research and you know what you're doing, you can go over there. We've had consultations with people that have never even stepped foot outside of the city that they've lived in, that they grew up in, going over there, having a great time and traveling and seeing the world. So if they can do it, you can do it.
You can do it too.
Yes.
You, talking to you. All right. 100%. That's what's up, man. Yeah. We appreciate you guys, with your questions, and just going back to the safety issue of Colombia, in perspective to how many travelers that are going over there, it's not a lot of people dying. But we do like to highlight these things, but also give our opinion on why it's happening, and basically go over it so that you guys don't make the same mistakes. Because even though a lot of it is overlapping, a lot of the deaths are the same thing, guys trying to have threesomes, dealing with women, whatever it is, there are some little minute details in some of the deaths that are very interesting. Like, for example, this guy being in Bayo. Bayo is not a common place where gringos will stay. Okay, so he may be trying, he may have been trying to get a cheap Airbnb. Who knows? Why are you in Bayo? Like, what's the point? Like, what? Like, I don't get it. So Bayo is not like, when International and myself look at, Airbnbs, it's never Bayo. We just go ahead and spend that extra money and get a nice place and a nice area. And a lot of you guys that want a penny pinch, again, you get what you pay for, right? And that's kind of the problem with traveling on a budget, especially to a third world country where things are fairly cheap anyway. So rest in peace to that guy. Hopefully they catch whoever it was that did what they did. We're going to go over another story of a YouTuber that died in Asia. And we're going to revisit the YouTuber that got killed in the Philippines through way of Abba and Preach. Now, a lot of people call these guys a hit piece channel. I do find Abba and Preach to be very, against red pill passport bro content. I believe that they, you got to know how to move. Exactly, Mike.
Gotta know how to move.
The thing about Abba and Preach that bothers me is they'll put up a video international of a woman breaking a guy's TV, breaking in his house, and they'll comment on it, and it's literally modern woman being entitled, right? And they'll kind of glaze over it, and it's like, bro, this is the kind of shit that Fresh and Fit, your biggest ops, talk about, right? But as soon as they review one of these videos, they always are very light-hearted, and they're never really blaming it on society and the way that women are allowed to get away with a lot of things. They're always trying to glaze over it so they don't make the red pill look like it's right. I would love, once our channel gets to 100,000 subscribers, to debate and or at least interview those guys and give them a list of 15 or 20 red pill truths and see if they agree. I would argue that Abba and Preach agree with most of what red pill preaches. They just purposely try to act like they don't for views and kind of playing devil's advocate. Because if I told them women typically like guys that are taller, common sense, it's not even red pill, but let's just say just common sense that red pill kind of highlighted. Women like a guy who don't like guys who are short. Women like a guy who has something going for himself. They don't like pushovers, right? Red pill, a lot of the ideologies that red pill pushes, guys, are truths. It's not even about being red pill or not. It's just women just don't like short dudes in general. It is what it is. But let's go over this one, guys. A YouTuber died in Asia, and we're gonna go over 2 YouTubers basically dying in Asia here. So let's play.
Real quick, Siaga, how is Venezuela? I mean, that's you got you got balls to go there, man. It's tough. I don't know. I was hoping that they had a new governor over there and the new president or whatever he was. I was hoping that the other guy would win. But yeah, you got to let us know how Venezuela is, because I hear it's super dangerous. I hear you could just get arrested as an American at any moment. I have a few Venezuelan friends. They told me some crazy stuff. So you got to let us know, since your boots on the ground there, man.
Yeah. Let us know, Siaga. We'll read that in just a moment once he responds. Child said, Abba and Preach did say they agree with the OG red pillar, Patrice O'Reilly. Yeah, but they don't ever really highlight it, right? They talk shit on red pill, and they don't ever really at any point of their hit pieces or their little reviews that they do. It's never we do agree with red pill on this, we do agree with that, we do agree. It's always kind of very yeah, these dudes are delusional, and they pick the dumbest red pill content creators, or the ones they'll pick one part of what one red pillar says and then spend a whole 30 minutes talking about the 1 or 2 dumb things he says, and then basically, glaze over all the truths that he says. So I think there's room for content like Abba and Preach. However, I think that they're a little disingenuous in their arguments. And, these 2 are the kind of guys that get ran through the ringer, divorce, shit taken. I mean, they're in Canada. I don't know the exact laws in Canada. Anybody who's Canadian can tell me. But if these dudes were here in the United States, they'd be dealing with the same shit that every other guy's dealing with here. But let's go ahead and play this, guys.
Molly, for those who've been following the saga, the nuisance streamer, I don't know what else to call him.
No, that's good.
Pest.
That's good.
Just a plague of a person.
That's good.
Was out in Korea, making a fool of himself. He started getting attacked by Koreans for desecrating their culture and their monuments. And now he's facing a potential jail sentence and a court date. But essentially, he just can't leave the country. Mm-hmm. That's where we like.
All right, so a lot of these streamers, guys, they go live and they're just doing crash out content or comedy content, as I like to call it. They just want to be funny the whole time. And that's cool. You know, we're actually going to be collaborating with a streamer here very soon in Miami who has like 400,000 or 500,000 views, and his content literally is going around and trolling. Like, that's what he does. He's a trolling content creator. Some of you guys may have even seen him before. He's pretty big on Instagram, pretty big on YouTube. He's here in Miami. I've been helping him out. We'll maybe reveal who that will be on the next stream, but we'll probably have him here on the studio, maybe to do a show with us, and then we're gonna go out and do an IRL with him and just kind of do his style of content, and then maybe we'll bring him on one of ours, just so we can kind of cross-reference, his followers with our followers, but also, I've been helping him out behind the scenes, so I think it would be dope to do a collaboration with him. But anyway, this guy that we're watching here, that Abin Preacher sort of highlighting, is one of those comedy content crash out creators. The one that we're cool with, he doesn't crash out. I mean, he just does comedy. This guy is going, you're taking it to an extreme when you're traveling to another country, kissing statues, doing that kind of content in a place that you don't even speak the language. You're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble, especially if it's a very strict government that doesn't allow for the bullshit. Okay, so let's go ahead and play a little more and see what they have to say.
That's left off.
Yeah.
Waiting for things to develop. Well, things got worse.
Things got worse.
Much worse. Johnny thought it would be a good idea to keep disrespecting Korea while he was out on bail. Waiting court.
So he died?
They took his camera equipment. Why do you think that's important?
Oh, evidence.
No.
Takes his money away.
He can't stream.
Oh, so now he has no revenue.
And so people were like, yo, why isn't this guy in prison? Korea's like, why would he put him in prison and pay for his place to stay and food? You stay outside, you pay for your own shit. But he can't work. He can't leave. He can't work. He can't make money.
But he can buy.
But he has to spend money.
But he can buy stuff to work. You can buy another camera.
They confiscate it. They're confiscating his shit.
Yeah, but he can buy another one.
But they're going to confiscate that too. Gangster, right? He was supposed to have his trial at Christmas. They pushed it back another 4 or 5 months.
Oh, that's even worse.
So he can't leave. He can't work. He can't make no money. And it's going to last at least another 4 or 5 months. So they're basically just draining him of everything he's got before they even do the court process.
So that's crazy, guys. So he's a live streamer. He gets live tips. People he may get revenue after every stream, especially if he's going live on Kick or Twitch. Kick pays a lot more than Twitch does, and then Twitch typically pays more than YouTube does for live streaming. So they basically smoked him out, guys. It's like blowing like fucking a fire, smoke into someone's house, and just or tear gas or whatever. And they're basically like, all right, dude, you know what? We're not going to put you in jail. We're just going to take your cameras away from you. Now, what's interesting to me about this, guys, is that he didn't think to use his cell phone. Unless they took his cell phone, he could stream from his cell phone. All he would need is a internet connection, and I'm sure they couldn't take his phone. But maybe they did. I mean, maybe he was streaming from his phone. I doubt he had an IRL backpack. I don't know how they could keep him from streaming, but maybe there was some way they were able to keep an eye on him, and anytime he went live, find him. I think this would happen. So, okay, we're going to watch your channel, and every time we see you go live on your channel, we're going to find you. And it's going to keep adding up, keep adding up, keep adding up, keep adding up. And you're not going to be able to leave because by law, we're not going to let you leave our country when you have fines. So now you're going to go to jail or whatever they're going to do. They didn't put him in jail yet. So what do you think about this international, like this whole situation?
Play stupid games.
Win stupid prizes. Anything else on it?
Nah, man. I mean, fuck around and find out in these countries, man. People just do a bunch of dumb shit and they get what they deserve, man.
Yeah. Some of you guys that want to stream, like, streaming is, it can be tough. That's one of the downfalls of a lot of people. They're streaming and then people come up and troll them. There's people called stream snipers. This happens to iShowSpeed a lot. He'll be streaming in a country and people literally will know exactly where he is just based on, bro, they can find, the internet is undefeated, guys. Like they can see out your window of your car and know exactly where you are, right? Like it's crazy. So people can literally, there's a guy, I forget his name, he's a YouTuber. His YouTube is basically people will send him locations, like a picture, and he'll try to find where that picture is based on just like a picture. So it's kind of interesting, but yeah, man, crash out content, comedy content. You got to be careful where you're doing that at. Let's play a little bit more, guys, and see what Abin Preach has to say.
Months, dans la rue, là.
And you might feel bad. Oh, this. This guy was out on bail, and he decided to do the exact same thing he's being accused of, and go as flagrantly. Like, listen,
He's gonna buy other equipment and he's gonna stream.
we can all talk about what we think the law should look like. Blah blah. You went to their country. You decided to disrespect their laws and their rules. And if they got control over where you're gonna go and whether or not you're gonna have freedom, it might behoove you. It might behoove you to chill out.
But he's gonna stream again.
He can't.
He's gonna stream again.
He can try, but they're gonna just take his shit.
He's gonna try.
And imagine paying thousands of dollars for that camera equipment. They take your shit within a day. You can't make up any money. He doesn't have a big following. He needs to stream a lot to be able to make any of that money back.
On top of that,
he doesn't have a big following.
So it's not like he has like money in the bank.
No,
he could easily just make a GoFundMe, or he could go on Instagram and tell people to cash app him to get out of the country or whatever. I mean, he just needs to get out at this point.
Trying to see here, Johnny Somali. Let's type that in chat. Hold on, JOHNNY. Johnny Somali. I'm just curious. Hold on 1 second. Johnny Somali.
They dumped his body at sea. How did they find?
Hold on. That's crazy. Here he is. Is this him? Somali. Here he is. Well, wait. It looks like he's still. Is he still streaming? Oh no, that's somebody. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to find it. People are doing videos on it, but I'm not seeing. Yo, he looked like Myron right here. I thought that was Myron. All right, so his channel might be suspended, taken down, or something. If I type in Johnny Somali, it should come up. So maybe he took his channel down momentarily, or YouTube may have even taken his channel down. Or maybe he's like a kick streamer. Maybe he doesn't stream on YouTube at all. But this looks like YouTube to me. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I was trying to see if I could find maybe a little clip to see what he was actually doing. I mean, they showed a little bit here where he's kissing statues. People are chasing him. He's trolling people. Guys, you're not from that country, bro. The same shit you do here in the United States that you think you can get away with will get you fucked up there or get you arrested. You're not allowed to just go around and fuck with people, especially in Korea, bro. You gotta be very careful with that shit. Koreans don't fucking play, bro. All right, let's play a little more.
They about to Squid Games his ass. That's what it was in Korea, South Korea. So
yeah,
I'm a big phone.
So it's not like he had like money in the bank.
No,
he can roll like 4 months.
No, he definitely not. He's hurting hard.
Bravo said he better tap in with somebody from North Korea and sneak across the border. I'm sure he got some fans or somebody that can get him through. Yeah, maybe he should be tapping in with another American or somebody who's where he's from.
North Korea is gonna get you.
Yeah, he'll get whacked. He'll want to go to North Korea. They don't play. They really don't play. I would say
that one guy got sentenced to 15 years of hard labor for like fucking with like a poster on the wall or some shit.
Damn. Yeah, I would not fuck with North Korea, especially doing what he's doing.
They fucking him up, but they doing it in the ways I didn't expect.
They fresh and fit him.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
I mean, if I take your way of doing money.
Oh, got you. Yeah. Dude's facing like hard prison. Like they're saying anywhere from 10 to 20 years.
5 years. 2 years is a lot.
Now, my person in Korea told me, like, listen, generally the justice system over there is pretty lenient. They don't really sentence people to long terms unless it's like violent offenses or drugs. But apparently this guy got some drug-related stuff involved too. So, yeah, no.
The drugs, the desecrating of the monument, there's the disturbance.
Yeah, they're going to finish what Japan did it. I actually think this is the end for Johnny Smile. And he just goes out of his way. And we all celebrate. We all going to be happy. Aren't you going to be happy when he goes to jail?
I mean, it's deserved. So I'm not going to be happy, but I'm certainly not going to cry. I don't know if it's the end of Johnny Somali. We'll see. Every freaking time I tell you, we'll see.
Yeah, man's like a cockroach. Survived the apocalypse.
That's what I'm saying.
Radioactive.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen him. I've seen him.
I mean,
I don't know why you'd be happy or.
I'd be happy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm definitely happy.
And then
he's definitely shit.
I'm indifferent. Like I don't really give a shit.
He's definitely resilient. But yeah, another little update about the guy who went to the Philippines. He died.
Turns out they found his body.
They did not find his body. Is that what you read?
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah, they're all saying they believed he's dead.
All right, guys. So we won't go into that. We've already went over this story in particular.
I put another excuse me. I put another crash out streamer that I wanted to review that real quick. It's like a 1-minute video.
Okay. Before we bring that up, so guys, real quick, we did go over that guy in the Philippines that went to the hood. Supposedly he is dead. So they're gonna go over that, but this is now another streamer that has been, you know, killed, or person who's posting their lifestyle over in these countries. Guys, I just want your opinion, guys, in the chat. I mean, what do you think about this? Especially streamers, people walking around with cameras. I think Razor Rays did a stream very recently about them saying that you're not allowed to stream or have cameras in Thailand now. In certain parts of Thailand, they're cracking down on streamers and cameras and all this stuff. It's amazing, guys. I don't know, like, I get it, I guess, like in their mind, like, oh, doesn't need to be, you know, displayed. But at the end of the day, man, everyone's gonna have a cell phone. People are gonna record stuff. I mean, you got bottles coming out. There's shows going on in Thailand. You know, there's fucking lights, and I mean, people were. I'm at like a thin line with it, guys, because on one hand, I get it. It's a sexual, you know, town. Let's take Thailand for instance. There's over, I don't know, thousands and thousands of you know, sex working women walking around.
I want some hawkers.
But on the other hand, it's like, you guys have it outside. It's right here in front of me. They're all in the street. Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to not record anything? If I'm in a club, I can't record my bottles coming out because there's some girl that's there that is a sex worker. That's her fault, right? These are public streets. It's not like, again, creep camming, guys, in my opinion, is recording like in a private location, putting a camera while you're smashing a chick in a room, or putting a camera in a toilet and like getting women, you know, going to the back, like weird shit like that, or sticking a camera up a girl's dress, right? That's creep camming. Walking around Thailand with your camera out is recording in public, right? It's just recording. Even if if it's hidden, you can call it hidden camera, but it's not creep camming. Creep adds a layer of, there's some sort of sexual act going on, or you're trying to film like a woman's, you know what I mean? Like actual parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, if you don't agree with me, you don't have to agree with me. I'm not saying that people are still going to, you know, be cool with these hidden camera footages or whatever, like KBS travelers or whatever. And KBS doesn't always hide his camera, but a lot of times he is. But I'm saying, like, it's not really creep camming. But streamers take it to a whole nother level, because now you're live streaming. People are watching this live. And I think he has a cameraman. If I wasn't, you know, mistaken, guys, this Johnny Somali guy, he wasn't walking around with the camera in his hand all the time. He had someone walking around with him filming for him. So that's another layer where, you know, he actually has a whole little crew, or at least another person that's helping him. Very interesting. But International put another content creator here. So let's bring this up. Calais God says, not everything deserves to be on camera, and it's important to recognize that many people overseas prefer not to have their lives filmed. Yeah, no, I get that, Calais. I just think when you're walking around in public and I'm filming, and let's say I'm not following you around with the camera, meaning I'm walking and I have my camera up and I'm just filming. There are girls in certain countries that'll be like, you can't film, but it's like, yo, first of all, I'm not trying to film you. And even if I am, just blow past me, just walk past me. I'm not necessarily looking to interview you or putting the camera in your face. Does that make sense? Like, I'm in people's fucking cameras all the time. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Right. But it's the lifestyle that some of these women have chose. They feel embarrassed about it. They don't want it to be out there, but they're in a public space. So it's a double-edged sword, in my opinion, bro. You can't be out, be a sex worker, be out on the streets, and then say, why am I getting filmed? It just doesn't make sense. Now, again, if people are coming up to you, trolling you, putting the camera in your face, making fun of you, doing things like that, I think that's when it goes a little too far. But it is what it is. I watch a few streamers that stream in Thailand pretty much all day. Yeah, I don't know how much truth that was to Razor's stream saying that you can't film in Thailand. From what I hear, Thailand's safe and that they don't care about cameras. I mean, some girls will hide their face, but it's not, again, I mean, it's not crazy. Okay, let's bring this up real quick. All right. This is it here?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck McDonald's. I'm finna crash into it on my mom.
Dramatic crash at a McDonald's in Springfield. Miraculously, the driver was able to get out of the car without help and is recovering from their injuries.
TikToker Amigo Chino placed on house arrest for crashing into a.
They put me on house arrest, but if this video blow up, I'll cut it for real. Don't know who I am? I'm the dude who cut my ankle monitor on TikTok live. This is my makeshift camp until I get to the next location. I'm heading towards New York. Hey, yo, I came to New York for one reason and one reason only. I came here to get sturdy. What's up? On my mama, I'm finna go ride that.
Right now on the come up, lately been talking my shit because I know I come from the gutter since I was your brother. Then I go pop out in all of this linen like I was.
We're somewhere in fucking Long Island. Where the fuck is this? But is there any house parties? Like let me pull up. Yo, Amigo Chino here, and I'm about to head to Philly. Hey, yo, hit me up if you're in Philly. I'm trying to get some. I don't even know why I could say that.
Okay.
And then he had like. He got away from one of the things because he had like his brother
YouTube is
dress
changing.
up as him. Like he was like masked up with the same thing, and then his brother got arrested, and then they proved that it wasn't him that cut the ankle monitor, so he got away.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
this crash out content is
man.
is on another level, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I guess people find it funny and exciting, like, but
so yeah, people like that.
What depths are you gonna go to fucking?
Damn, not Art of Will crashing out. Damn, sheesh. Sheesh.
Oh, man.
Damn,
Shout out to
Buck.
Buck Travel.
Mr.
Chow. Yeah, so guys, again, how far will this crash out content go? Are we going to see more live streamers going to countries like Colombia, countries like Thailand, Japan, doing this kind of crash out crazy content? There's another streamer, I think his name is there's another dude that does the same thing. He was the dude that I told you guys that was trying to get popularized for saying he had an STD. He got an STD in Japan, and crash out content, bro. Let me see if I can find this little nigga.
So yeah, when you ask if I'm happy they're going to jail, yes. My answer is yes. I want them in jail. Want less of them on the planet. Yes, yeah. I'm happy.
This guy, very scam likely. If you guys remember, this dude literally put, I got SA'd on my birthday. Everything with him is some sort of, here we go, day 9 in Philippines, caught STDs. I mean, this is his content. He live right now. This is the new wave of crash out content. Okay, ladyboy phone party. Look at this. Literally putting himself in positions of, weird content. This is what people are doing now, and this is why they say passport bros are weirdos. They're losers. They're going over there. They're causing problems. This is the kind of he's in Thailand, guys. He's in Philippines here. He's in Miami. I'm sorry, he's not in Thailand. He's in Philippines. I think he did one in Thailand. But either way, right? Crash out content. And it's all for shock value. Got to be very careful where you go and how people perceive you, and stay away from people like this. Okay. Here we go. I picked who I smashed in the Philippines. So he does a whole thing here where he has girls and he's picking girls in the Philippines as if he's, got them all lined up. I mean, and he's live here. This is a live stream. Got the chat on the screen and everything. Is this what you guys want to see? You want to see when we go to Thailand? Is this what we should do international? Should we go to one of these spots and live stream for you guys?
Ain't gonna be no lady boys.
Well, this one doesn't say lady boys.
Yeah.
But
crash out is the new thing nowadays. A British chick had sex with 100 men in a day on cam. Yeah, bro. What is the world coming to?
Yeah.
I see why your boy was pissed off the other day.
Who, me?
Yeah, your boy from the one dude that said, he was pissed about he said all his family's moving to Australia and all that.
Oh, stuff. Yeah. Yep. And this is, all this, the world is just turning to shit, guys. It really is. It really is. It's just a bunch of bots, bro. A bunch of NPCs. Anyway, this is Philippines. This is his content. So very scam likely got big off of basically saying he caught STDs, that's his claim to fame, Chad. All right, let's go to the next story. International, did you have anything else on that before we?
No.
All right. Okay, guys. So let's just switch gears a little bit. We're going to talk a little more about Passport Bro stuff. I saw this really cool article, or not even article, a very cool video on YouTube the other day entitled Dating Expert, Why Modern Men Are Abandoning the West, Escape Now. Okay. And there's just one segment of this where they talk about Passport Bros. I want to bring it up. I want to play it. And we're going to comment on it. The child said scam likely is hilarious. Exactly. People find them funny. I mean, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and play this, guys. This is this white guy. Looks like Bill Nye the Science Guy a little bit here. We're going to go ahead and play this, and let's see what they have to say.
If these guys went to, could be Eastern Europe, it could be parts of Latin America, it could be to Asia.
Princess treatment, and then you're like, maybe I'm a princess. Maybe I should be treated. You should be treated like a princess.
No, that's exactly
right.
You see everybody saying, "Oh, like I see women like all men cheat, so you might as well just grab the money." It's like, no, not all men cheat. And you see men like, "Oh, there's no good. They're all like this." Like, they're not all like that. And yet, what I would imagine you would say is, if these guys went to, could be Eastern Europe, could be parts of Latin America, it could be to Asia, you can't expect to bring that same act. I mean, you get something and you get something. It ain't 50-50 in Eastern Europe. No. And so even I was talking to one of our managers. He took one of our lawyers, like a professional dinner there in Georgia. He's a guy, she's a woman. They order a bunch of stuff. She's like, "Hey, I gotta run, see ya." Because it's like, even on non-dating situations, even in business situations, hey, you're the man, you're paying.
Right.
Guys, what do you think about that? Right? You're an employee, or let's say you're not an employee. Yeah, you're an employee at a company. You have a coworker. You go out with her just for like a work dinner. This is not something where you guys are actually romantically involved, and maybe you need to meet or something. In this case, these were two lawyers that worked maybe for the same firm, and she still expected him to pay for the date not even the date, the outing, because he's the man. Has any of you guys ever went out with a woman that not necessarily you were romantically involved with, smashed or anything? Maybe it was something that literally had nothing to do with that, but it was maybe just a work thing, and you ended up paying. Has that ever happened to anybody in the chat? Let me know, because I think that's true. I think that there's been many situations that I can think of where the girl is, quote unquote, I don't really have girls that are friends, but let's just say we're cordial, or, there's nothing romantically there at this point, but I still end up paying the Uber or paying for her food because she's the female. Right?
That reminds me of this weekend, man.
Can you elaborate a little bit, International?
I was at this event. I met this chick. I was talking to a few, and I met this other chick, and she was trying to send me on a dummy mission. She was trying to get me to take her to West Palm from Miami after this event,
which is like 45 minutes to an hour.
About an hour and a half, without traffic at night. And yeah, she was trying to get me to take her there, and she ended up catching an Uber somewhere else, a little bit closer. But then she texted me in the morning, and I had already had her number. Well, I got her number at the event, and she texted me in the morning, and she's like, "I had to pay $61 for that Uber." And I said, "Oh, well, that's pretty cheap, because I would have charged you more." So I would have charged you more. Let me see the exact message.
Yeah. That's funny. And yeah, guys, this is, as he pulls it up, guys, this is the truth. You end up fucking paying for girls that aren't giving you any pussy. And that's why we tell you girls, yo, you got to put out, like, bitch, like I'm doing all this shit. And it's like, damn, I ain't get nothing. I didn't even get a kiss on the cheek. And I'm not saying that every single time it needs to happen, but what about those times where it's just, he just said, the guy went to out with some other lawyer, and she's like, "Okay, gotta go by." Didn't even cross her mind to give him any money. Modern women, especially in the West, it's like, he's the man. I'm not fucking him. I don't care. You pay, motherfucker.
Oh shit. She said I just got what she said. She said her 1/3 was $61. Oh so Uber ride was $180 to go to West Palm. It's an hour and a half away. Yeah. And you thought that I was taking you there for free? Yeah, Jada can slap on that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So you can come to my crib, you can come stay here. But yeah, I'm not taking you to West Palm.
God, man, these women, bro. All right, let's play a little bit more of this, guys. But this is interesting that he's, where he's going with this.
And obviously much more affordable there. And we'll talk here about lower tax, it's easier to do. But maybe walk guys through what are you getting and what are you giving up in exchange? Because I think sometimes the guys just want to give me the extra stuff. But why are these Moldovan girls splitting the bill?
That's one of the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of that term passport bros, just because it has a bit of a negative association to it. And I feel like the character profile of guys who kind of identify as that often can be just that. They go and they expect, you're going to cook me borscht every single day, and I'm not going to cook you borscht every single day. It's a huge undertaking to make borscht. I made borscht for my husband 3 times in the last 10 years, just saying.
Really?
It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot of work. I should make it more. But anyways, there's just, first of all, I think, and this is something I'd be curious to find out if you believe in, but I genuinely believe that what you have set for yourself in your mind is going to become your reality.
Mm-hmm.
So if you believe that your efforts are in vain or all women are this, all men cheat, you're probably going to find it because that's exactly what you're looking for. Actually, when you keep repeating it to yourself that is the reality out there, that's what you're going to find. So you got to really figure out where that belief came from, why it's there, and you got to change it.
From some traumas in your childhood or in past dating experiences. And that's I think the changing environment is so interesting because there's a friction when you go to some other physical place.
Yeah.
That it just hits you in the face, the differences.
Right. So I think you have to change that first and foremost. And who knows, you might not even have to travel to Moldova. Someone might show up into your life before you make your trip down there.
What do you think about passport bros? Because you could make an argument that there are guys who are unfairly labeled as that, who just say, as I did, hey, I don't fit in here, and I'm going to go over here. And a small part of that is the love and the relationships and all that. And it's just part of my new life.
Right.
And then there are people where they're in the building that we toured in Colombia years ago where they stopped allowing Airbnbs because a family opened the elevator door and there's a woman on her knees with the guy who's visiting from out of town and they're sick of it. So what's your thought on the passport bros?
I think there's nothing wrong with going to a place where you feel like you're more aligned values-wise, right? I would like to believe that's the main reason why passport bros exist. You know that you will be more appreciated for what you have inherently. You have a passport of a strong country and you are probably earning in strong currency. So you know that, you have the option of going where you're treated best, which is to quote you, right? It's not a bad thing. It's also, I don't think, a bad thing necessarily when you arrive to a country and women find that as a point of attraction. It's not all they find attractive about you, but they see something that equals freedom. It's like a path to freedom, right? You have a passport that will allow for more freedom. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think that you have to go in with the right intentions and not just think of yourself as a king just because you have a different passport and all of a sudden you arrive to a place and,
Yeah, we have Live Like a King, the series where we go around this way.
Man. T. Lethal asks a very important question. Why do these Amish people care about passport bros? Shouldn't you worry about electricity?
She's kind of cute, but she is Amish. She's
Bro,
not
you know that shit smells like fucking
flowers.
Nah.
And perfume.
Like Keis's computer chair.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what that shit smells like.
What the fuck? Well, it's weird. In one breath, she said she doesn't really agree with the passport bros, but then in another breath, it seemed like she does agree with the passport bros. There's nothing wrong with going somewhere where you can have better options and that's the whole point.
And she didn't completely slander them. She's like, and she's also using language like this is how most of them portray themselves, or a lot of them. I don't mind her. But bro, you know what that smells like. If she's Amish, she doesn't believe in any like modern products or anything like that.
Yeah. It probably does smell pretty bad. But I mean, nigga, we ain't hitting it, nigga. What the fuck?
I hope that's your answer. I hope that's your answer.
I just said she was cute. Did I say I would smash chat? I can't remember. Did I say I would hit that?
Would you hit that for the panel?
Do I have to answer now?
Yes.
Hold on, let me look at her again. She's kind of cute though.
You putting that COVID mask on and hitting?
Yeah, I might have to put the COVID on, chat. I ain't lying. Is she really Amish or y'all just playing around? Man, fuck that. I'm smashing, bro.
That's literally nasty work,
No,
bro.
it's not, bro. You just assuming her coochie stank, bro. Like, what the fuck? You're not smashing. If it doesn't smell.
If she's Amish, then no, I'm not. If it doesn't smell,
just if it
then
doesn't.
I would smash. If she like had good hygiene and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, she's like a 4 or 5. Like,
give her like a 5, 6. She's not a 4.
Bro, she is not a 6. Hit that sound bite. No way, bro. Don't give me that shit.
I said she's a 5. She's really.
You said 6.
4 or 5. I'm changing it.
She's like a 4.5.
You said 3, 4.
No, I said 4.
She can't get a 4.5.
I'll give her a 4.
Does she have a
4.5?
Damn, I wish she had an IG. I want to really see what she looks like. I can't tell. She don't got her IG on here.
All right, we gotta
Nomad Capitalist. I don't know who this woman is.
Can't you click his IG and maybe she's on there or tagged or something?
Let me see. Oh, here we go. Christina Cateman show. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Let's see how she looks. Kristen Cateman. Come on now. That shit ain't coming up. Christina Cateman. Is this her? I think this is her.
That's her.
She nigga. She not ugly to me, G.
Nah, she not ugly.
Chat, what y'all think of this one? This is her.
Bro, she's not higher than a 5, bro.
Bruh. She's not a 4.
I'll increase it.
I said 5, 6.
Give her 5.5.
Thank you.
I give her 5.
Thank you.
You gotta round down if you
give her
a 5.4.
Round down.
Yeah, I can't give her a 5.5 because it gets rounded up to a 6.6.
I'm smashing.
Yeah, I'm smashing.
I don't think she's Amish now, so she's definitely.
She's not
see the
Amish.
yoga.
She got cars in the background. Yeah,
I gotta see that ass. I can't see it, ladies. We have to look at your butt. We need to see the whole thing. 40. 400.
Ain't no 7s. She's either a 6 or an 8.
She's cute. I can see through the bullshit. I don't know why she's wearing that outfit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That outfit was whack.
Yeah, I agree with NYC, bro. She all right, I'll pipe, but she's not nothing crazy.
I don't know, guys. I might have to get this like a 6.5. She might get up a little bit. She's cute to me. Chat, what y'all give her? What are we getting in chat? Chat, what's the consensus on this one before we move on here? Because I'm definitely gonna give her a 6. Yeah, she's fire. Smash. The white girl. This is white. This is like good looking white chick.
Is she a baddie?
She's not a baddie, but she's cute. You know, like this is the kind of chick, guys. I'm gonna get a little graphic here, but if you're like a black dude, I'm not. It's not that graphic. Why are you laughing? This is really not graphic. That's probably the worst way. If you're a black dude,
you're fucking destroying her.
You're destroying this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like BBC style. And then if you have kids, you'll have really good looking kids. Like your daughter, you'd have to keep your daughter in the house. Because this is like, she's not the overtly good looking white chick, but like black guy mixed with this. Like black guy mixed with her, not as cute. Black guy mixed with her, really good looking kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Prom king and prom queen type. She has the look. It's weird as men, and let me know if you guys do this, but I'll look at women sometimes like, damn, we have some really good looking kids, bro. Like, especially white chicks.
Duh.
Especially mixed with white girls like this. Like our kid would have pretty teeth.
Oh no, bro. Your kid wouldn't be able to be in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. All right, chat. Let's move on. We'll move on. This is why, guys, it's like ADD. Like, this is why I don't be scrolling through girls' pages, because I could sit here. Women don't. This is why they post this. Like, she's not even really having any thirst traps. She actually has really a good IG, it's not really nothing going on. But like, just imagine like these people that are so caught up in like going on girls' page, because even this, there's no ass and titties really, and I'm still clicking because I just can't help it. It's like I'm a guy, so I have to hurry up and click off of this so I can, you know, move on, because otherwise we'll be stuck here forever. All right. It's an genjutsu right there, bro. All right, let's play a little bit more and see if there's anything interesting, and then we'll go on to the next one, guys. We have a couple more videos.
That's the main reason why passport bros exist. You know that you will be more appreciated for what you have inherently. You have a passport of a strong country, and you are probably earning in strong currency. So you know that, you know, you have the option of going where you're treated best, which is, to quote you, right? It's not a bad thing. It's also, I don't think, a bad thing necessarily when you arrive to a country and women find that as a point of attraction. It's not all they find attractive about you, but they see something that equals freedom. It's like a path to freedom, right? You have a passport that will allow for more freedom. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think that you have to go in with the right intentions and not just think of yourself as a king just because you have a different passport and all of a sudden you arrive to a place and, you know.
Yeah, we have Live Like a King, the series where we go around. It's really about shattering misconceptions about what places are and how you can have a great luxury lifestyle. But yeah, to me, luxury is never boastful, and it's never always over the top. Maybe we disagree a little bit on that. I like to have caviar one night and Taco Bell the next day. I like to have a little bit of a mix.
You also don't like Gucci.
Well, I think Gucci is. I think a lot of people are falling into favor with Gucci. The stock is down.
All right, we're not going to talk about Gucci and caviar. But shout out to Gucci and caviar. But yeah, I do agree. And partly, you can live a lavish lifestyle in some of these countries. Dip in and out of it. Meaning, one night you can go to a really nice restaurant. It won't even hurt your pockets, and then the next night, you know, order some Rappi from Frisbee or something, and you know, eat junk food. But it's like you have the choice. You really don't have the choice in the United States to go to Nobu 3 times a week, like, right? Like, I'm not gonna go to Nobu and pay $300-400 every fucking sitting. Whereas in, you know, Cartagena, I can go to a really nice restaurant and pay $30 or $40. And yeah, I can do that 3 or 4 times a week if I want to. So he's right. Like you get to, it's not even just about living like a king. It's about having the option, having options. Women have options. Pretty women have options. They can go get smashed by a football player. They can get a plane ride here. They can be in some guy's VIP. We don't experience that as men until we start to get older or we start to get financially free and make money. So it kind of is what it is. But shout out to her for being a little more based. And Quavia says she's above average. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think she is.
I give her a 6.
You give her 6. All right. All right, guys. We got 1 or 2 more stories. International. Oh, let's go over this Instagram thing real quick. You want me to do this one?
Yeah.
All right, let's play this one, and then we'll do like 1 or 2 more videos, guys, and we'll wind down here in a moment. But International sent this to me, so let's see what's going on with this one.
This is what this girl will do to you.
Before you move any further, I just need you to make sure that you're okay being here.
Of course I am.
No, that's just say here. Say that here that you're okay. Record
Yeah, I'm fine being here.
No, say your name. Say your name.
Isabel?
Isabel what? Say your last name. Say your last name.
Isabel Iron, I'm fine being here.
You can keep going. Yeah. Water, just water, nothing inside. Wait, I'm gonna make sure that you just water to show you.
Wait, why are you sitting all the way over there? Come sit next to me.
You want me to come sit next to you? That's what you want.
Yeah?
Okay, just say it right here.
So weird.
You want me to sit down next to you or next? Yes or no?
Yes.
Just say your name.
Okay, Isabel wants Manny to sit.
Your last name again.
Isabel Iron wants Manny to sit next to me.
There you go.
What's upstairs?
This is my bedroom.
You don't want to show me?
Of course, what? That's another set of paperwork, though.
What?
No move. Holding hands, give a hug. Here it is, sexual intercourse. I need you to sign right here, initials here.
What is this?
Oh, that means that you agree. That's what it is. Here you go. Yeah. After you, I can show you the.
What happened there? It just cut out for some reason. Hold on, chat. Let's bring it back up. I don't know if y'all can still hear it. Hold up. That was weird. There we go. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my house.
All right, it was over, almost over anyway. Damn, that's crazy.
That's what it's gonna come to very soon.
Yeah, bro.
Here in the States, at least.
Yeah.
Get your passports.
Get your passports, guys. Especially with this whole Me Too movement, women being able to kind of say they didn't consent. That is crazy.
Or even after the fact, you consented, but then you take it back.
Then they take back consent.
Take backs.
Yeah. How can you take back consent? Like, how does that work?
I regretted it.
Oh, regret. Okay, so
yeah.
regret then takes back the consent, which
Yeah.
now it resets everything, and now you're a pervert or whatever it is they call you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Makes sense, guys. Welcome to the West. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. All right, let's play this one real quickity quick. And this is by the Philip Scott show, I believe his channel's called. Let's play this real.
Well, some of the passport bros have discovered Kenya. And shout out to Kenya. I've been to Kenya.
We know who that is, right? Who
Yeah,
discovered Kenya?
definitely several times. Great country, great people. I have friends in Kenya. I have people that work within, our company that's in Kenya, and great people. But the passport bros.
Is Mentuition going to Kenya anytime soon?
I want to go to Kenya. I would love to do like an Africa tour situation. Kenya will definitely be on the map for sure. 100%. 100% chat. We're going to go to Kenya. That'll probably be later next year or maybe the year after. We got a lot of trips planned next year and a lot of business to take care of in 2020, 25. But Africa is going to be on the map. I've never been to the motherland, and I'd love to go. Real quick, guys, before we move forward, guys, we have a Thailand fund that we are raising some money for right up here, guys. You guys see the number. We're at $1,013, guys. We need to get this number down to 0 before January 1st, and we will go to Thailand. So if anybody is, watching this out there that wants to see us go to Thailand, give you guys some crazy, awesome content, and we're going to do a breakdown for Thailand, send in your Cash Apps, your PayPals, your Streamlabs, or your super chats, guys, and we will lower this number live on stream once it gets down to 0. International and I are going to go. We're trying to go at the same time. A lot of other YouTubers are going. So if we don't hit the goal by January 1st, we'll take whatever's in this pot and we'll go somewhere else or do something else cool for you guys anyway. But the goal is to go to Thailand. So make sure you guys support. And also, guys, like the video. We got 50 or 60 of you guys in here. So let's get those likes up to 40. Let's get the likes up to 50 likes. Okay. You got anything international before we play this one? All right, guys, we're going to talk about Kenya real quick. Let's see what Philip Scott has to say about that.
Discovered Kenya, just like they had, they was in Thailand, a lot of them. They was in Philippines and Brazil and all of that, and they love it. They love Kenya, which Kenya is a great country, right? But the passport bros is going to talk more so about the women. So a lot of them are impressed with Kenyan women, that they're more from their assessment, more feminine and all of that. So they've been really big up in Kenyan women a lot, right? In the video. Some things they have said, and I've heard some things they say, bro, why did you say that, bro? Like some things you just not even say on the internet. But they have this one Kenyan woman that she's kind of taking issue about some of that commentary on Kenyan women. Let's go check that out.
There's a bunch of Black American men that have settled in Nairobi or settling in Nairobi, and they're making content around Kenyan women being soft, feminine, sweet, and they are being treated like kings compared to how they are being treated in America. And as a Kenyan woman, I'll be honest, it's the money, bro. It's the dollar that you came with from USA that is giving you that level of treatment. Let the dollar run out, Troy. Let the money run out. That's when you'll find out that Kenyan women can also be rude and disrespectful. You want to play with Nairobi dating scenes with no finance, Troy? It's not the accent that is sustained that relationship. It's not the bling bling. It's not the dreadlocks. It's not the fact that you're saying you're related to Kanye West. It's not the fact that you're saying you're former producer of Drake. It's not the fact that you're saying that you know Beyonce from the blog. No, it's not the hip hop songs. It's the fact that you came with a dollar sign. Let the money run out.
You know what I say to that? I say, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm happy she treats me better because I have money. She can chop my money every day. As long as the money keep coming in, I get her to be feminine and fit and friendly. We don't give a fuck. It doesn't really matter, right? Again, guys, it mind blows me. So yeah, I'm happy, and I'm not gonna date her if she's fat, right? Like women are gonna pick something and go, I'm gonna act right because he's a foreigner, right? He's got money, and I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But let the money run out, because if the money run out, then She's going to leave you. Yeah, that's going to happen in any fucking country, in most of these countries, right? I mean, certain women will stay. There's a timer on it, but yeah, Austin Holloman's over there. These other YouTubers are going over there. Austin's trying to go on this big campaign to get people to go there instead of Brazil and Colombia, which is fine with me because we want Brazil all to ourselves, right? But so what if women are compliant because the man has money? Everyone's in it for something. Everyone has an ulterior motive. Nothing wrong with that. I've told you guys on this channel, what if love wasn't there and she was just willing not to cheat, not to be a whore, give you kids, cook, clean, and whatever, and the love, she didn't necessarily was all lovey-dovey with you, but she realizes that, you know, let's say you meet a girl at 28 years old or whatever in the Philippines. She realizes, you know what? I can't do better than this guy. He's making good money. I'm just going to be good to him. The love will come later. And I'm with him partly because he has money. He can change my lifestyle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Marriage is contractual. Some of you guys that are looking for this love and lust and shit, that's where you're fucking up. That's where the women are fucking up because love and happiness and all that fluctuates. You got to find a situation that works. What do you think about that so far?
Bro, I was about to say the same shit, but okay. Also, like, why do we got to be super masculine in every culture? Like, bruh, like I don't get it. Why are you that angry? Why are you bitter? Is it because of you? Is it because of
she ain't got no man with money?
You don't have a man. She don't have a man. But the thing is, so what? Like you said, so what if she wants you, you know, for your money? You know, obviously you don't want a girl that wants you only solely for the money, but girls are going to want you to be a provider. That's what their nature is. Like, they're going to want you to provide for them. And you know, when you're in the West, like Steve said, and you have the money and they're still not acting right, then who gives a fuck? Right. They're acting, they're doing their job, you're doing your job. You're bringing home the bacon, she's cooking it up, she's making it, you know, giving you whatever you get,
looking sexy and giving me a hawk tui.
Yeah, man. So there's a chick in Brazil there's like, I have a few over there that are just waiting for me, like I said, waiting to come back, all that stuff. And I mean, they tell me that, you know, they think that I'm attractive and all that stuff, and maybe they do, but is it because they know what I can do? Would I be that attractive if I wasn't American and I didn't have, you know, the resources to provide for them? Maybe not. I'm pretty saucy, so I'm not going to count myself out. However, you know, having money definitely helps. It definitely helps, and that's what girls are attracted to. They want resources.
Yeah.
And like I said, you don't want a girl that solely just wants to drain you for your resources as much as they can. However, you have to understand that's part of their nature is to be attracted to somebody with resources. So yes, girls in any culture, in any country, when the money runs out, 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave you.
100%.
The 1 out of 10 chick that's with the homeless dude and they got their homeless dog and they're all just chilling, begging on the corner together. Cool. That's the 1 out of 10. But the other 9 are going to go where the money's at.
Yeah, man. And that's facts, guys. That's facts. Shout out to our boy Gans.
Belly full, balls empty.
That's what we want. Belly full, balls empty. She wants money, right? Everybody wants something, right? Give me the hawk tour. Give me some food and give me another hawk tour.
Belly full, balls empty.
Okay, we're all in it for something. So there's nothing wrong with that. International explained it perfectly. You know, it is what it is.
Perfect.
You know, we just want, you know, what we want, and they want what they want, and we're supposed to provide, and that's cool. That's the way of life. Like, that's the circle of life, like fucking Lion King. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know why she thinks she's saying something that we don't know. Yeah. What they want is your money. And as long, like you said,
sound
you
like
those
money, idiots that are on fucking, like I said, you listen to people that are in the game, or do you listen to people that are outside of the game? Do you listen to the fish, or do you listen to the fishermen?
Yeah.
You know, the fisherman knows what he's talking about. He knows how to attract the women. I'm not listening to the fish to teach me how to attract more fish.
Okay, now back to our regular scheduled programming, where she talks like this and still talks like this dumb shit, and we'll just go ahead and listen to what she has to say about passport bros coming over there with their money.
That's when you will find out that in Kenya, money speaks multiple languages. I know they're not telling you the truth. It's not because you have the most charming personality. It's not the fact that you have a nice accent and you have, nice culture. Leroy is the dollar.
Bro, she sounds like an American
when the
woman.
dollar
Bro.
runs out,
And she
that's
looks
when you
like an
find out the
American
truth.
woman.
In Kenya, we
She's
say,
built like an American
mapenzi
woman.
ni pesa. Pesa ikiisha, mapenzi imeisha. Asante.
Now, I can tell you what some of the passport bros don't know. If you're in Kenya long enough, you'll see a lot, especially you talking about Nairobi. They're no different than American people in a lot of ways, right? You're not gonna see the tattooing and all the piercings like you.
Shout out to Mr. D. He comes in. Salute to you, man. You're the GOAT, Mr. D. We
Yeah,
appreciate
you're the
you so
GOAT.
much. Let's drop a bomb for Mr. D.
Yeah. We got the Spider-Man meme
Yeah.
pointing at Mr. D. He's pointing at us. You're the GOAT, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. D. International says, here it goes. So let's see what this guy's about.
They're all the same everywhere. All the women. Another guy that's outside of it, not in the game.
Not in the game, chat. Not in the game. He should have booked the consultation. He ain't had a game.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
See here, right? You're not gonna see all that. You're not gonna see maybe some of, at least outwardly, you're not gonna see some of the attitude. But trust me, bro. In Kenya, the women have they get down too. I always say this: you think you know more than the men of that country? Why don't you go talk to some Kenyan men and ask them about their women? They'll tell you. Like, don't ever think when you show up in the country, oh man, these women are so this and so that. And yet you look at their hand and they're not married either. Why don't you?
Okay. Firstly, you're saying a bunch of nonsense. So firstly, I'm not gonna go to Kenya and ask the Kenyan men about their women. That just makes no sense. That's just asinine. That's an asinine comment. Secondly, a man being married is different than a woman being married. Like, men have more time. Sometimes that's not their end game. Sometimes it's just to go and smash as many women. The game's a little bit different for men. Cool. Thirdly, like, bro, going to Kenya and talking to the men in you're a foreigner.
You did,
and
say
I said foreigner. Dating as a foreigner is going to be completely different than dating as a Kenyan man.
That's true. That's a good point.
So
that's a good point.
What are you even talking about? That makes no sense. So just because they couldn't get women, they're not married themselves. What about the ones that are married? Like, you're just saying anything, man. You're saying anything, and it's because you're not in the game. That makes no sense whatsoever. Why would I go there and talk to and even take their opinion serious? That's like me going to any country and talking to them, and like I said, you can find a girl anywhere, bro. You can find a girl anywhere.
Yeah, I think also, guys, you guys got to understand, like, maybe talking to guys who are from Kenya could be something you could do, but you also want to go out, obviously, see for yourself and talk to other guys who are foreign that are there. Hey, you've been here 3 years now. How has your dating experience been as a gringo being here?
Yes.
You need to find someone that's like you. If you go there and you don't speak the language, you're not from there, you weren't born there. Yeah, you're right. They may look at you differently just because you're not from there. They may treat you differently, and then the money and all the other things that are a part of it. So you have to find someone who is similar to you, who's been there, and that's going to give you the best advice, not someone who's been there the whole time. Women have attitudes in every country. They all have their periods. They all are goofy and silly and act like little kids sometimes. They're a little cutesy. They want to do little things. And, oh, you didn't hug me hard enough, and do you still love me? And that's what women do. They want to watch their dramatic shows, their dramas and novelas and all that. Guys, that's what women do. But what we're trying to tell you is the arguments are different. The compliance is different. It's a lot faster. You tell her to do something, she does it. It's not a bunch of back and forth. She's not, tell me, guys, have you heard a story of a woman in Nairobi lighting a guy's fucking house on fire and breaking out the cars of his fucking, the windows of his car, breaking out the windows of his house? I'm seeing these stories on my fucking, feed every day here in the United States. Again, does it happen sometimes? Sure. But I'm talking about on a general scale. Show me a country, show me Nairobi. Are they raking guys over the coals for half and, taking the custody of the kids? And I mean, all the things piled on and piled on and piled on here. Show me where it happens in the Philippines. Show me where it happens in Japan. Show me where all these passport bros are traveling to. Are men getting raked over the coals? And then again, let's just say, we've said this before 1,000 times on this channel. Let's just say it was the same laws where they can take half and all that stuff. Guess what? Your dollar stretches farther, right? So you can bounce back easier. It's not as much money that they're taking, right? You can live better. The quality of life, the quality of food's better. So even if you get fucked over in one of these little, pockets of bullshit, you still are living in a country where you can thrive, and you're still in the top 5 or even 1% of earners there. So it's not that bad for you. You guys get what I'm saying? So you can afford child support, right? To let's say they had child support in Nairobi. Yeah, our dollar, I don't know what our dollar is to the Nairobian dollar, but I'm sure it stretches a lot farther, right? To take care of a kid there might only be $250 a month, $300 a month, US. If you're making $6K a month or $10K a month or $15K a month, what's $300 or $400 a month to you? It's absolutely nothing. Your rent is $500 or $600, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. So you can if you made a mistake or she is a bitchy woman, there's still situations where you can get out of it. Right? There's no out here in the United States. Guys are literally offing and deleting themselves because they get raked over the coals by women, and there's just no comeback, or at least they don't think there's a comeback. Rent here in Miami is $3K for a 1-bedroom, $4K for a studio apartment. You know how far you can go with $4K in Thailand a month? $4K, $5K a month? Are you crazy? So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. You have guys like this Philip Scott guy. Again, respect. I've seen his channel before. He does a lot of passport bro content. He has 435K subscribers, doing very well. But some of these guys, they have their echo chamber, or they're advertising and they're putting out clips and stuff like that for their specific group of people who fuck with their channel, that are gonna be their yes men. And it's not really the best take, in my opinion. Okay, this is from an older gentleman here. He's probably in his late 40s. I'm guessing, like International said, he's probably out of the game, may have a wife or whatever. This is, and when he was, 20s and 30s, he was probably over there banging prostitutes and, dealing with the Nairobian women, just as Austin Holloman is. And he's making very clear to not say Austin's name. He's showing clips of Austin Holloman, but saying, generally passport bros are over there, but he's really talking about Austin. Let's just keep it a J.
There was a comment that I forgot to respond to. I hope you're still watching Strings. He said, if I'm based in Toronto, can I still get one of them remote jobs? Yes. The answer is yes. There's a bunch of them. There's thousands of them, so you can get them. Some of them are based in different countries. So yes, you can. He's referring to our Patreon. We have a list of over 11,000 or 12,000 remote jobs, and it's up to date. So yes, take a look at that, sign up for it. You will not be disappointed in that.
1,000%. Thank you. I did see that comment too. I forgot to respond to that, but yeah, man, if you're still watching, appreciate you. Shout out to Timbo. Appreciate you, Timbo. He said you preaching, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man, we try to give people, some real takes on this channel, bro, and not just be one-sided. We look at both, sides of the coin, and we give you guys a realistic, I like to say we're realists on the Mentuition Network. We try to give you like a real perspective. If someone's wrong, they're wrong. If they're right, they're right. We'll give people their flowers, but I think he's being a little disingenuous. Let's play a little bit more, guys. I think we maybe have one more video, and then we'll wind down here. But we appreciate you guys for supporting. We got to get to bed here soon. We got some shit to do. Jamie says Philip Scott had a controversy where he always was pro-black, pan-African, etc. Then someone caught his wife accidentally pop into a stream and she was white. He played it off and said she was light-skinned. Damn. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, guys. You can't believe all these YouTubers and what they say and what they do. Right. That's the thing with us, guys. We are, I would say, one of the realest channels, if not the realest channel on the net, because we're not afraid to say we've been to Colombia, we've been to strip clubs, we've banged some of these girls. It hasn't stopped me from anything, right? And even with women, I've invited women that I'm dating to the strip club, and they've happily went. And I'm talking about doctors, lawyers, you know, dentists, like girls that have respectable jobs well, they're not respectable if they go to these places. Well, that's where I work. I'm a DJ there. If they don't want to come to my job, that's fine. But whatever. Like what I'm saying is that, you know, you can't believe what you hear on the internet. A lot of people are capping about what they do. They're capping about who they are. Cooley from the No Fugazi podcast, right? Don't date single moms. He said they're for recreational use, all this stuff. And then they found that he's dating a single mom that has 2 kids, right? So a lot of guys will come before you on these microphones, on these cameras. They'll talk shit and they're just lying the whole time. They're just feeding what you want to hear. And that's what I think Philip Scott is doing here. He sounds like a guy that doesn't even believe what he's saying. And even if he believes what he's saying, he's not really giving us, I think, a, you know, balanced perspective. Okay, let's play a little bit more.
Get some Kenyan friends who are men and say, hey, man, what's the get down? Like, is she this and she that? Man, they will give you the game. Most men would give you the game about they particular women. And they'll be like, hey, man, all that stuff you talking about online, bro, you're doing too much. That is not what it is. Let me tell you something. This is universal, worldwide. If you have some money, you're going to have more options about the ladies that you can talk to. That is global. Now, the passport bros, because they have the US dollar, their US dollar expands a lot more in Kenya or any other place. The US dollar is very strong. In the United States, they say, well, they could get opportunity, this and that and the third. In the United States, you got to make a little bit more money to have that same type of attention that you would have in a Brazil or Kenya or whatever. That's number one. Number two, the thing I don't like some of them saying like, oh, well, this woman here, that woman here. Let me tell you something, bro. I've lived in the United States my whole life. I've traveled to different countries. I've met good people and bad people just about everywhere. Okay. And there are good women in the United States. There are women in the United States that are feminine. Yes, there are women that do cook. There are women that do all that in the United States. Okay. And I've met them, definitely many of them in the South. That's for sure. And not to say they just not in the South, because they can be up north in a place like Chicago. Some of them can be in New York. I mean, not every American woman is bad. I'm sorry. That's just not the truth. Some of the issue with some of the passport bros, I'm going to have to be real. Some of them are game goofy. That's really what some of it is. Big up in a woman in another country. I'm telling you, I get it. I get you want tradition. I get it. Trust me. Now, the difference outside of America is that the society still have more of a traditional family setting. So shame still has a play. And because of shame, they're not going to do certain things, at least openly, they won't do it, right? They may be doing it underground, but it's not going to be open to what they're doing. I would say that much. But they got their ratchet side too, bro. They got their
but yo, everything he's explaining here is not groundbreaking, but also it still makes those places better, the United States. What would you rather have? A girl that's outright saying I have an OnlyFans and literally giving a guy a hawk tua on her X, on her Twitter, or a girl that may or may not have done it. You don't know if she did it, and she's actually shameful, right? Has shame against it and doesn't want anyone to ever find out. Still bad that she did it, but she's not overtly saying I'm a hoe, so what? Again, put yourself in a position where you can get the most women, make the most money, have your choice of which one you want to deal with, and wean out the girls that are hoes. Of course, there's hoes in every country. There's hoes in Japan. There's hoes in fucking there's hoes in those Muslim countries where they make the girls fucking dress up in fucking them baklava burqa things, bro.
Not
There's
in the
hoes
Virgin
there.
Islands.
There aren't any hoes in the Virgin Islands. You are 100% right.
Yep.
That's the only place, but it's still, all right, guys, you know, it's my whole thing is that he's just splitting hairs here. It's like, dude, you're still better off there. It's still different. It's still a better chance. As a man, you just want to put yourself in the position to have the highest probability. And it's low here in the United States in comparison to Colombia or Brazil or Nairobi or Kenya.
I'm going to say this, finding what we want in a woman is like, it's probably almost as hard here as it is for the women trying to find all that top value, high value 1% guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can find a woman that's feminine here in the States, 100%. But is she feminine and can cook?
Mm-hmm.
Is she feminine and can cook and wears her hair naturally and it's long?
Mm-hmm.
Is it feminine and she can cook and she wears her hair naturally long and she's in shape? Does she have both parents? Does she like, bro, you can find that so easily in a lot of other countries.
Yeah. And all the stuff you're saying is important to her development as a woman.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how she treats men. Her father being there
Yes.
is like, that's a huge, like, that's like top 3 things. Like that might be like at the top of the list.
But most people ain't gonna. You got a lot of these YouTubers, and it's not just this dude. It's a lot of YouTubers, and there's some of the people, like some of our colleagues in this space. They talk about how great American women are, and how there's not many problems, and just because they can attract them and entertain them, that it's good. And I'm like, bro, I can attract and entertain American women too. It's not difficult, but we can't act like there's not a problem going on in our society,
right?
And that these other countries aren't a lot better. And I think, a lot of people in this space, they don't really they haven't been overseas long term and have dated and have seen the light. They're just used to dealing with pros. So when you compare, they got the pros here, and they're like, because a lot of people's talking points is talking about pros. And I'm like, no, that's not the way it is when you date. It's like, not every chick is going to have a bunch of options the way they do here in the States. Not every chick is going to be showing off their body online, things like that. So it's a lot different overseas. Like I said before, there's chicks, most of the chicks that I meet overseas, they either have a low Instagram, maybe 200 followers or something. They don't have many pictures. They're not showing off their body all crazy. The culture there is a lot different. They typically come from a household where religion and family is at the top. They have their father in their life, all that shit. So is completely different, different. And these are the chicks that I'm talking to. Not there's whores, there's whores that you smash, and then there's chicks that you take seriously. So
I'm at the point now where I'm trying to find an actual more actual chill girls guys, and not really even be dabbling in that as much. But even if I did dabble in that whole pro thing, it's kind of I'm about to be 37. I'm just trying to, I'm more on some chill shit now. And that's one thing I love about Brazil and Colombia and some of these places. And even here, I've met some great girls here in Miami too, but I'm very picky. Over there, you can be very picky, but you're going to have a lot more options. Like you said, a woman having a dad, and that's common there. It's common in Latino culture, especially when you're in those countries. And again, basically, guys, a woman who doesn't grow up with a father
doesn't know how to treat a man,
and has no respect for men in general. There are, again, are there exceptions to the rule, sir? But sure. But what I'm saying is, if she didn't have a dad, she never had a father figure telling her what to do. Hey, don't do this, don't do that. Disciplining her the proper way. She's not gonna respect most men, right? It's because she's learning it from her mom, and her mom's bitter. Or whatever, a lot of times towards her dad.
Or even if she's not bitter, she can't really teach her how a man's supposed to love her and how she's supposed to treat a man.
Yeah.
Even if she's not bitter, even if she's the best mom in the world.
100%.
I know some great single moms, but their daughters aren't going to really get that full experience. You need both parents.
100%.
So to find a girl with both parents, it's a lot more common overseas. Find a girl that wears her hair naturally long without.
A lot more common overseas.
A girl that doesn't really need much makeup, a lot more common overseas. A girl that's fit and in the gym and in shape and eats healthy and takes care of herself, a lot more common overseas.
It's the truth, guys. We're not lying. This is
a girl
real.
That's feminine, a lot
real.
More common overseas.
Yeah, it just is. It's facts, right? It just is what it is. All right, real quick, guys. Let's go over Skylar and Don Banks did a collaborational yacht party.
Watch Don Banks's.
Yeah, let's go to Don's. His looks better. Let's go to Don Banks's, guys. I didn't even see this yet. He must have posted this today.
Crazy.
We're going to be able to see how they party in Rio. It's Rio, but they say Rio. in Brazil and in Portuguese. So again, guys, Skylar and Don Banks linked up. I'm finding in these spaces, man, there's a lot of people who want to link when you're doing really well. I'd be curious to see what happens if Don Banks starts to slow down, which doesn't look like he's slowing down any other point now. But a lot of YouTubers, and this is no shot to Skylar per se, but we saw it when we were at 20,000. You know, they want to kind of jump on the bandwagon. Yo, what's up, dog? You know how it is. You gain popularity. Now everybody's cool with you. Something happens, and now they're like, I don't even know that nigga like that. But shout out to Don Banks for, again, you know, we had Sin on the channel, and he's like, man, I don't even think them chicks is all that bad, man. It's just, but whatever he's doing, it's not even like he's doing anything crazy. It's just, here's what it is. He's got the look, he knows the language, and he's got the bitches, guys. All right, that's all you got to have. All right, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is on a yacht. I don't even know if Skylar really, this is his yacht. I think it was a collective collaborative effort for them to get this yacht, but whichever way, whoever booked it, shout out to them. Let's go ahead and play this, man. This dude is having the time of his life in Rio de Janeiro.
Real guys, real.
You got this shit lit.
I didn't even see her, and he speaks. Yeah, he's talking to them.
He got this shit lit.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
I
saw him dancing with her on Skylar's thing.
Oh shit!
I love you, Jordan.
I already got 45K views. Shout out to him.
I love y'all. Yeah, he loves y'all. But it's like, I don't want to be around y'all niggas.
So she's a model here, guys, in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, that's Skylar's thing. I fuck with y'all, but I don't want y'all niggas. I don't want to be around none of y'all niggas. But then he's around all these niggas.
Look at her, guys. Come on, girl.
I love you.
She said she loved me.
I love you.
This is what it feels like. Reaching level makes you question, is it real life? All the weed good, all the pussy real tight. All we fool, keep your dollar bills right. What it feels like.
YouTube, man, welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Don Banks. So today, man, I got a special video for you. I'm headed to the...
You say what?
So you can skip to when he's on the boat since we're a little bit low on time.
We out here, man. I'm with my guys, man. We out here on the boat, yacht party right now. And yeah, we got some vibes out here, man. All right, guys. So I got my guy, Sweetest Gringo here, man. Shout out to Sweetest Gringo. You one of the guys that made me come to Brazil, man. So I just wanted to tell you that, man, on camera, man. You want to inspire. All right, guys. We are getting our drinks now. Look, man, a lot of baddies here, man.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this: YouTube is wide open in some of these places, bro. If all we got is Swedish Gringo, Skylar, and Don Banks, those are the three YouTubers that are like, and nobody, people may know who Swedish Gringo is, but guys, you know, you can go to a country and just make it lit. If you know how to bring the proper women on, you can maybe speak the language, or you're just giving real game, you could blow a country up, man. And so shout out to these dudes, because it's not that many. It's not that many doing this. Right, it's only 3 or 4. Like, who can you think of that's in Brazil right now that's actually popping? I would say Don Banks is more popping than Skylar is at this point. But let's go ahead, or at least on the rise to be. He's going to end up passing Skylar on subscribers in less
very
than
soon.
5 or 6
maybe
months.
like a couple months.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even say 5 or 6.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we out here on the boat now. A lot of baddies, man. Oi, amigo. Oi. Fala oi.
Olá.
Estados Unidos.
Olá, Estados Unidos.
E qual é o seu nome?
Heloísa.
Larissa? Muito linda você.
Isso. Obrigada.
E você é daqui? Você é daqui?
Sou daqui, sou do Rio.
Do Rio. RJ, esquece. E quantos anos você tem?
Eu tenho 27.
27? Não parece.
Não, parece.
Quanto? 23, 24.
Ganhei meu dia.
That bitch look 30.
She does look a little bit older.
She look 30.
She does look a little older.
But shout out to him. She got a fat ass. She's not that cute in the face, but she got the ass.
Yeah, but você é daqui?
Sou do Rio de Janeiro.
Man, she got some big titties. Those are popping out of the fucking brawl, whatever. I mean, they call these swimsuits now, but it look like a fucking brawl. Look at that shit.
Can you yeah, skip past that?
Skip past it?
Yeah, we can't show this chick, man. Fuck around our channels, fucking gone.
I mean, okay, not bad. All right, let's go here. Skylar and Dawn.
Yeah, and he got all the information about Brazil. Go tap in with my boy. Yeah. So what you got to say to the people, man?
Hey, you got a lot of young people who follow you, bro, and they looking up to you. They seeing what you're doing, and they looking at it, and they saying, "Hey, this is impossible." And I'm here to tell you, it's not impossible.
We living it, man.
It's not impossible,
We're here
bro.
right now living it.
Figure out using AI, artificial intelligence, using all these different tools that you have today. Try to figure out how you can earn U.S. dollars online, whether it's remote or creating your own business, creating your own LLC, and come out here, bro.
Come out here, bro. It's out here.
And even if it ain't a full year, stack up your money. Do 3 months, right?
Do 3 months. Do what you can do. Do what you can do.
Yeah, do that. That way, it will open your mind up to how the business operates out here, how the people operate out here, how people are all into the fitness culture out here.
Definitely.
And that is going to motivate you.
It's going to motivate you
to grind harder.
And that's what I did, man. My first time here, man, I was out here for 3 months, and I just fell in love with the lifestyle out here. I fell in love with how the people interact with each other out here, and how the people are just warm. Here in the United States, people are real cold. They're real shut up.
Shout out to these brothers, man. Let's skip up and get some baddies, and then we'll wind down. I gotta see some ass now. I'm ready. Shout out to Brazilian girls for twerking. I love the booty shaking culture. It's not that's what they do there, and it's not. I mean, we have girls that twerk here, but it'd be at the worst times and at the like. Just shout out to these girls for
maybe at brunch and shit,
Yeah.
just making it fucking ratchet as fuck.
Yeah. This is classy twerking. This is, I'm on a boat. I'm around a bunch of high value men. I need to bend over and shake ass. So shout out to these chicks, man.
Eu gosto muito de vocês.
Eu também.
Eu gosto muito.
I'll play a little bit more, guys. But man, this is litty lit. Like, goddamn.
Skylar has it litty lit. It don't look like that on
his,
I mean, Don got it
has
litty lit.
Yeah, Skylar didn't.
It's not looking like that on
Yeah,
there.
he didn't show none of this.
Pause it real quick. Shout out to Don Banks's girl too for just like she's on the boat. She's not fucking like being a bitch. She's mad at him for dancing with other girls and getting lit with other girls. Like she just sits back and lets him do his thing, and he takes her home and smashes her or whatever. Bruh, that's lit.
Yeah,
that's lit.
Yeah. Shout out to her, man. They kind of tried to denounce that they were together, but I think that's cap. I think
that's his
he's
girl.
just trying to make it seem like it's not his girl,
but yeah. I mean, no matter what no matter what the title is, she's like one of his main chicks that he's dealing with, and she's cool about it. And she said in one of the things, like, I don't care if he has other women, you know. So it's that's why she's still around, because she acts like that.
Yep.
Fala oi para meus amigos. Fala oi.
Oi, seguidores.
Big Eric, guys. All right, so with Jacqueline.
No fatties. Yeah, you ain't gonna see no crazy, like, you're not gonna see a bunch of thick chicks in Brazil. Like most of the people take the culture serious, the fitness culture serious. There are some.
Yeah, there's some thick chicks.
But you're not gonna see a bunch of them, and they still got bodies.
Yeah,
they still got ass.
If you like thick chicks, though, you can get some nice little thickums there. But
they're not nearly as abundant as they are in the States, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing,
Yeah,
because they take care of themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, and then usually the thick girls aren't sloppy built. That's another thing. Okay, they're thick, but they still got the round. There's one on the boat here that we showed y'all. She's thicker, but she's still got the curvature, and she's not obese per se. She's not 225, 250 pounds.
They said come to Rio, guys. Come to Rio. All right, guys. So much favorite person
Pause it again. Once again, she could be causing problems, causing chaos, being a complete bitch, but she's not. Like, she's just chilling, letting him do his thing, letting him record and make this money. And then he's gonna probably take her out and spend, treat her well. So
100%. 100%. I don't know what part of the States he's from, bro.
Golden Child said, now compare this yacht party to Fresh and Fits. Exactly.
Oh my God, bro.
Exactly, bro.
We should bring up a second tab for that. But yeah, bad. And even compare it, to some of these other YouTubers that claim that they throw the best parties. I mean, this is so again, I think this is a collaborative effort with Skylar and maybe other people, but let's just say it's his yacht party. This is probably the best I've seen from what he's put out so far. But it looks like he also has a lot of guys on this yacht. This is probably a bigger yacht with a lot of YouTubers. And so this is a little more political. And so I think he may have did it a little bigger on this one. But yeah, I mean, this isn't really on the level of what we would do. We would have it a lot more lit, but this is worth it for sure. As I'm looking at it from his footage, would be like, this is if me and International were in Rio, we'd be on here.
And I think Don had it more lit than other people because we saw Skylar's and there's a bunch of dudes sitting around on their phones, all that stuff, but Don has it lit.
Yeah.
And we know some of the people, one of our friends was on there as well. And some of the people on there, just like I said, they're just either talking to each other or sitting around on their phones, not doing anything, not interacting. And luckily they got the younger Don Banks on there to get it popping. I'm sure Swedish Gringo got it popping too. He's typically like a partier.
Yeah.
But yeah, our yacht parties would be like, it's gonna be similar to the way Don has it, but it's gonna be the whole boat's having a good time. Like our shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That Carnival one last year, that shit was crazy. That shit was wild.
100%. Ozzy said, yeah, show us the Fresh and Fit disaster. We want to bring that up, but we'll bring it up real quick. I think it's
Swedish Gringo. I don't think he's necessarily gay. I just think that's part of their culture, little kind of. I don't think that he's necessarily likes men. I think he just does some. I just think that some of the stuff he does is just cultural. But yeah, he kicks it with beautiful women and dates beautiful women. So, yeah, you're not gonna have
trying to find a spot where
you got Big Mo. You got all the dudes just dancing with each other. You got Chris telling jokes.
Let's bring it up.
Them debating red pill shit with women and that's
I don't even think there's a part where there's any females on here.
And then they paid like 4 racks to be on a
look at the girls. You see how the girls are just all spread out, just talking,
bro. And look at all that space.
Like,
look at all that space.
That, and then you see this. Like you see litness, right? You see
baddies,
ass shaking,
and it's not a bunch of fans.
Yeah, you see. Okay, that's Fresh and Fit. Just mad space, bro, for absolutely nothing. And then you see that.
Shout out to Calais. He brought up a good point. He said the girls in Brazil built like linebackers. Yeah, man. Apparently all of them are. They're all built like linebackers, according to let Queese tell it. Let him tell it.
Yeah, man. Liddy in the city.
Ozzy said, my God, that yacht was huge. What a waste of opportunity. Yeah, man. There's such thing as having too big of a boat.
Yeah,
that's
you don't need to have huge.
That's what we were trying to tell people. And a lot of these dickheads that don't have the money to throw yacht parties, they just sit in the chat. Is like, you don't want to have a 60-foot boat with like 15 15 people, 18. Like our boat this last time was like 15 girls and 3 guys. Like you want the 60 foot with like mad people, but then you can't even put mad people on because there's a certain like person limit because there's a weight capacity and all of that stuff. So the smaller boats, like I think ours was like a 45 or a 44. Yeah, that's yacht party, bro.
No hose.
Oh my god.
Yo, it's funny, guys. I'll tell you a quick story. I was supposed to, so I was trying to DJ their yacht party, the first one that they did, the 1 million subscriber yacht party, and Fresh basically like ghosted me. He told me I had to pay like $2,000. This one right here. I was supposed to steal a bunch of dudes, right? I was supposed to actually be here. So this is what it should have been, me and maybe Al, right? And this one was a little bit better, but this was also because it was their 1 million subscriber party. So they had a lot more celebrities pull up. But as you guys can see, I mean, let's see if we can get to a part where there's maybe.
This isn't a yacht party though. This is like the fucking. We had a boat in Pittsburgh called the Gateway Clipper. Like this,
There's Mo again. So again, you know, is there a moment where you may thank the fans and Mo and whatever Chris will do a stupid dance? Yeah, but that shouldn't be the highlight of your trip, of your party. Your highlight of your party should be bad bitches, like shaking ass, people having fun. Like this is not.
Can we pull up ours?
Yeah, this is not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess this is some guy that went, but like, okay, McQueen's there, a bunch of like random people who are, you may or may not have clout online, people in tuxedos. There's what's his name, the nigga that be doing photo. Like there's what's this nigga's name? Chat, what's his name?
Oh no, that nigga.
There's Rolo, and then there's the black guy that they always fucking bring on. Fuck, I forgot his name. Anyway, it's just a bunch of shit, bro. It's like, and I was trying to tell Myron, I'm like, look, you need to let
people that
people
throw
who parties and DJ do it. Oh no, man, you know, I just don't need it. 2,500 for you. We'll give you a discount. It's normally 4,000. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying you niggas no 3K. I gave Fresh 3K to start Fresh and Fit. I'm not giving y'all 3K. The fuck are you talking about? I helped birth your fucking podcast. I'm not giving you money to come on your show when I've been supporting you guys from the beginning. What kind of shit is this? Again, as people get more famous, they try to switch up, bro. And I'm not bitter or anything. It's just more like, man, the nerve of you motherfuckers. Like, I didn't have to help you guys out. And that's why being here in Miami, guys, I've learned there's a lot of fake people, bro. It's a lot of cornballs, bro.
Shout out to Golden Chow. He said they did not understand the assignment. It's supposed to be like Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' video. Yeah. And T Lethal said, y'all's yacht party was lit, but this one straight too. Don Banks got the lit starter pack. Yeah, man. Don Banks had that shit popping, man. We ain't gonna hate. We ain't a hating channel.
No.
And we play all this shit all the time. It's definitely good to see him there. You know, and a lot of the shit that he did over there, I was doing too. I just wasn't putting it on camera because I ain't really want to let the cat out the bag that Brazil was as lit as it was. But you'll see a lot of the stuff in the Brazil breakdown that we're doing in the when we do the Brazil breakdown, when you see the Carnival breakdown, you see all that shit. You'll see a lot of that. I just put a Patreon video of my girl that was when I was over there. I put that up yesterday, and how I had her, you know, cleaning the place, and she come over and cook and do all this stuff. I just made a video of all that shit. So yeah, I mean, our yacht party had 3 guys and 15 girls. They're all shaking ass, they're all dancing, they're all having a good time. We got to choose which ones we liked. Our shit was crazy. Our shit was definitely lit.
Yeah. So I mean, this is what you want. Are there going to be moments where people are chilling and drinking and whatever? Yeah, but you want ass, like, bro, like this is what men want, bro. Men don't want to be here, bro. They don't, like, this is not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
And a tux. Who wears a tux to a yacht party, bro?
Like, I'm good. There's some beautiful women on their 1 million subscribers, but they're not dancing. They're not doing anything.
But you can't get them.
Yeah, like that.
You can't get them.
She's been on our show. We might have her. She's from Cartagena. We might get her to come to the studio, guys, and do a show. That'd be fun. But anyway, Yeah. What were you saying? You can't get them. Yeah, you're right. You
You
can't.
can't get them.
You
They're
can't.
all OnlyFans, like, and they want niggas with Ferraris. They're gonna go with fresh.
Yeah.
A lot of them chicks.
Somebody put, let's see, fresh and fit yacht party. Yacht fail. Let's see, yacht read.
4 racks.
Yeah, and they were charging, bro. They made their money back on that yacht in like 2 sales, like 3. Like, guys, a yacht rental here in Miami for even that huge yacht that fresh, if it got for that party, guys, it was probably like only like 10 to 15 bands for like 6 hours. Like, it didn't call, like, after 3 or 4 people pay for their party, bro, they paid off the yacht. They made bank, bro. And it's, well, you guys want to party with us? This is how much it's gonna cost. Okay.
What the hell happened to Gary the numbers guy?
I have no clue. This is what you get, right? Like, no bitches and Myron doing some weird dance. Like, it doesn't even compare, right, to ass and titties, right? But yeah, man, shout out to them. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Don Banks. This is a good party, and this is how it should be. This is what you want. When you're paying for a yacht party, you guys pay to come to our yacht party. We're going to make sure the girls have fun. It just is what it is. There's no standing around. Like, yeah, there's going to be moments where you're chilling on the phone, eating, whatever. But I'm saying, like, there's going to be a time where we got a party. It's time to turn up. Let's have fun. Okay. Shout out to these dudes. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wind down here. We have some stuff to do tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. So we appreciate you guys. International, you got anything before we wind down here?
Don't quit. Don't kiss these hoes in the mouth.
Don't kiss these hookers in the mouth. That's right.
Don't eat Thai hookah box.
Yes, sir.
Please don't tell me that all women are the same everywhere. I don't know. That's pretty much it.
That's good. That's really good. All right, guys. So class is dismissed. Before we wind down and get out of here, guys, let's go over our locals and we'll go over our Patreon as well.
Thailand fund.
Yeah.
Donate. If y'all want to see us go,
we need
donate.
that number down to 0, guys. Let's get this number down to 0. If we get this number down to 0, guys, we will be going to Thailand. We need it down to 0 before January 1st. So support, guys. You can support during the show and after the show. So if you want to send in a Cash App after, you want to send in a super thanks, send it in, guys. We are going to be putting up by Wednesday. We're going to be putting up our memberships to YouTube. Okay, we're gonna do so right now on locals. The lowest tier is $9.99. The lowest tier on Patreon's $20. We're gonna do a members only on YouTube for $3. Okay, $2.99. Those of you who just want to support at sort of the base lowest level, you just want to be a part of the team. You know, it's gonna be $2.99 a month. We're gonna throw that up before Wednesday, and you guys will get exclusive drops when we're uploading clips. We're going to do members only streams on YouTube, all that stuff. Anything we move to members only that's just not safe to be on YouTube as public, you guys will be able to see, but also you'll be helping us out. So just again, we're going to be starting a YouTube membership, probably call it the Mentuition Mafia. Shout out to you guys. Just like our X name on Twitter. Mentuition Mafia will be $2.99. I think we're only going to maybe do 1, maybe do 2 tiers, but that's it. For those of you who just like, yeah, man, you know, I don't want to, I can't do the $9.99, but I can do $3. We'll do that for you guys. Okay. So stay tuned for that. That'll be added in by Wednesday for the next show. All right. Before we get out of here, guys, let's go over our locals. That is mentuition.com. mentuition.locals.com. You guys will see all the behind the scenes footage, all the debauchery. You'll get to see these beautiful samba dancers with big booties. But also, guys, you'll see, again, the not safe for work stuff. It is free to join. However, if you want to see all the stuff that's kind of blurred out, you'll have to sign up for $9.99. And you guys can check out what we have on our locals. Next up, guys, we have our Patreon, patreon.com/mentuition, guys. This is where you're going to get a lot of the same locals posts that you see here. However, you're going to get the debauchery added in with that. You're going to get our breakdowns that we do of Cartagena, Medellin, Thailand. When we go to Thailand, Brazil, all the breakdowns are going to be on the Patreon. Okay, guys. The Patreon is also free. We do have some freebies on here as well. However, if you want to get the sauce, the not safe for work stuff, and the breakdowns, you'll have to sign up for our general admission tier. That's only $20 a month. You get free access to some of our locals content, access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive behind the scenes footage, exclusive access to our private community, Patreon exclusive content, and special Discord access. The next tier is our VIP tier. Shout out to, we just had a member upgrade their general admission to VIP. So shout out to you. We appreciate you. You get free access to all of our locals posts, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, one free consultation question answered per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last but not least, guys, our all access pass is how you guys can support at the highest level. Shout out to all of our all access pass members. You get one free consultation per month up to 60 minutes, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 11,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our yacht parties and other events, Patreon exclusive discounts on our website services, discounts on our tour guides, and 20% off the merch. And also, guys, make sure you join our Discord, mentuitiondiscord.net. Don't have to put the www in front of it. For some reason, it does not work when you do www. Just do mentuitiondiscord.net, and that's our free community where you guys can chat with each other about your travel plans behind the scenes. You can hit me up, hit International up. We'll talk to you on the Discord. Okay. All right, guys, we appreciate you guys for yet another great stream. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Till next time, guys. Adios. Peace out.